Now, sit back and allow my voice to gently carry you into sleep. I will stay with you, guiding you softly until rest finds you. Welcome back, traveler of ancient time, listener of the oldest whispers of humanity. Tonight, you return once more to the dawn of belief. In previous nights, you drifted through the Paleolithic world, a living world, where stones listened, animals watched, and the wind carried awareness. You walked among hunter-gatherers who spoke softly to fire, who thanked the moon, and who believed that every tree, every river, every animal held a soul. This was animism, the first spiritual language of humankind. And now, very gently, we move forward into a time when humans began to stay, to plant seeds, to wait, and to build places where spirit could remain. Imagine yourself lying on soft earth, beneath a vast prehistoric sky, a gentle breeze moving across your skin, carrying distant echoes of drums, voices, and rituals just beginning to take shape. Tonight, we enter the Neolithic Awakening. Let your breathing slow. Let your thoughts soften as we drift together into the age of sacred landscapes, first temples, and the earliest gods. The world is warming. Ice slowly releases the land. Grasslands spread. Wild grains grow thick along river valleys. For countless generations, humans followed animals, followed seasons, never remaining too long. But now, something begins to change. In places scholars call the Fertile Crescent, people return to the same valleys again and again. They gather wheat, barley, lentils. Wild goats linger near camps. Sheep grow familiar with human presence. And slowly, almost without noticing, humans begin to stay. Homes become stronger. Walls hold warmth. Fires burn in the same place each night. This is not only a change in food, it is a change in belief. When you stay, you begin to belong. The land is no longer something you pass through. It becomes a partner, a provider, a presence that must be respected. Spirits once followed across wide territories, now dwell in fields, in springs, in stones near the village. Animism does not disappear, it transforms. The spirit of the forest becomes the spirit of the field. The spirit of the hunt becomes the spirit of the harvest. And with permanence comes memory, ancestors, and places set apart. Sacred space is born. Now, pause for a moment and feel how time changes. In the hunter-gatherer world, time is followed, tracked, chased. But in the Neolithic world, time is waited for. A seed enters the soil and disappears. Weeks pass, months pass. For the first time, humans learn patience. They watch the sun return. They count moons. They recognize seasons. And slowly, time itself becomes sacred. Scholars suggest that early calendars, seasonal rituals, and sacred days may have emerged from this deep waiting. High on a limestone ridge in what is now southeastern Anatolia stands a place unlike any before it, Göbekli Tepe. Long before pottery, before metal, before cities, humans gathered here to build, not homes, but something sacred. Massive stone pillars, some over 5 meters tall, weighing many tons, carefully carved, raised, and arranged in perfect circles. Each pillar shaped like a T, smooth, upright, silent. On their surfaces, animals emerge from stone. Foxes, snakes, boars, lions, birds with spread wings. There are no hearths here, no sleeping spaces, no signs of daily life. Göbekli Tepe is not a village. It is a place of ritual. Scholars suggest people traveled long distances to gather here, to feast, to sacrifice animals, to honor forces greater than themselves. At the center of each enclosure stand 2 taller pillars, facing one another. They bear arms, hands resting on stone bodies. They may represent ancestors, spirit beings, or early deities. We do not know, and we do not need to know. Mystery itself is part of their power. Imagine the night falling. Fires glow. Shadows move across stone. Voices soften. Movement slows. Eyes turn toward the sky. Animal skins, bone ornaments, stone beads. Ritual clothing is worn. Perhaps a shaman, perhaps an elder, perhaps simply a keeper of stories, moves among the pillars. The stones listen, because here, stone is not lifeless. Stone remembers. At Göbekli Tepe, humans may have felt for the first time that spirit could dwell in a permanent place. The animals carved here are not random. Many are powerful, dangerous, liminal. Snakes that shed their skin, birds that cross sky and earth, predators that command fear. Scholars suggest these may reflect totemic beings, guardians, or clan symbols, abstract signs. These shapes, geometric marks. Some researchers gently propose connections to cycles, seasons, or celestial movement, but always we remain careful. Belief here is emerging, not fixed. Spirits are no longer only felt, they are honored in stone. A bridge is forming between animism and organized worship. Farther west, a different sacred life unfolds. At Çatalhöyük, homes stand wall to wall. Roofs become pathways. There are no grand temples, because every home is sacred. Inside, walls show painted hunts, leopards, human figures in motion. Bullhorns emerge from plaster, symbols of strength, life, fertility. Beneath the floors, the dead are buried, wrapped, painted with red ochre. Ancestors remain close. Small seated figurines appear, often interpreted as earth or fertility figures. Scholars suggest they may reflect reverence for birth, abundance, continuity. Here, belief is intimate, woven into sleeping, cooking, remembering. Now let us return to the warm glow of the campfire. Imagine the hunters and gatherers sitting in a circle, faces soft in flickering light, their bodies resting, but their awareness alive. Stories are shared about animals seen in the day, about the rivers that flow endlessly, about the winds that move unseen. Perhaps hands trace patterns in the dirt, or small carvings are held, quiet offerings to the spirits of the land. Every act has intention. Even the simple passing of food or the careful cleaning of a tool is part of a ritual, acknowledging life and respect. Before a hunt, the hunters may pause, offer a gesture of thanks to the animal they hope to encounter. After a successful hunt, gratitude is expressed again, perhaps by placing parts of the animal carefully or by painting symbols on walls to honor the life that sustains the tribe. Seasonal ceremonies follow nature's rhythm, the turning of the sun, the movement of herds, the blooming of plants, all moments of awareness, of participation in the living world. Even children learn by watching quietly, by imitating the gestures, by feeling the pulse of life in every being around them. Rivers are not just water, trees are not just wood, stones are not just rock. All carry presence, all carry spirit, and all are honored. At night, under starlit skies, the fire's warmth becomes sacred. The flickering flames guide stories, and human hearts feel the breath of the world. In this daily immersion, animism is not abstract. It is tangible, living in every gesture, every step, every glance. As you imagine these scenes, let your own body rest deeply, let your breath flow slowly, and feel yourself cradled by the same spirits that guided these ancient lives. Soon, we will gently conclude our journey, reflecting on how these ancient whispers still echo in us today. As farming spreads, so do ceremonies, planting rituals, harvest gatherings, seasonal feasts. Spirits are asked to bless rain, protect crops, guard herds. Religion becomes cooperative, binding communities together. Shared belief creates trust, order, meaning. Sacred hills, springs, and gathering places emerge. The old beliefs do not vanish, they evolve. The spirit in the tree becomes the guardian of the grove. The soul of the river becomes the giver of abundance. Ritual specialists may appear, shamans, elders, keepers of tradition, but the world remains alive. Nothing is fully separate yet. If you feel comfort here, and if these stories help you rest, you are gently invited to subscribe, so you may return whenever you need calm, history, and peaceful sleep. Thank you for being here.